Hello and welcome everyone. Very exciting news. Last week on Friday I was at MRTV headquarters in Dortmund and Pimax gave me the Pimax Crystal Light. So unfortunately I can't do an unboxing because I only got the crystal in a plastic bag, but you can see my spontaneous unboxing right now. Let's unbox the Pimax Crystal now. Very nice. Very fast and strange unboxing, but to be clear, you will get your device not in a plastic bag. And I bought the device and I didn't get it for free. I just received it a few days earlier. But when you see this video, the shipment already should start, and I will compare the normal crystal with the crystal light now. So yes, there it is. I didn't prepare the top strap, but I will do it later. And I will do some testing now. So let's see. Very nice. So what are the main difference between the Pimax Crystal Light and the normal crystal? The crystal light, the main goal is to reduce the weight, and Pimax achieved this. I will measure the weight later. And yeah, we don't have the battery anymore. There is a new top strap. You see, this is a power cord to the battery. Then we don't have the IPD motors anymore, but you can switch the IPD here. So this is absolutely fine by me. The next thing I noticed with the normal crystal, you got this power extension cord here, and the crystal light doesn't have it anymore. Also, there is no more eye tracking, and because of that, no more dynamic foveated rendering. But they look pretty similar, and this is the pre-production Lighthouse faceplate unit. Unfortunately, I dropped the device and it's a little bit broken here, but yeah, you shouldn't drop your VR devices, obviously. And another thing is you are not able to change the lenses anymore. With the normal crystal, you can change the lenses, and for example, these are the big FoV glass lenses. I used them quite a while and I'm quite happy with them. Of course they could be better, but yeah, as typically everything could be better. Yeah, so no changeable lenses for the Pimax Crystal Light here. Also on the roadshow, many people ask me if there are any connections, like with the old, or normal Pimax Crystal. You can see there is an USB-C port down here, so you can use different, like a hand tracking module. But with the Crystal Light there is no more USB port here. Also the side USB port doesn't exist anymore. And just to show you that, there you got an USB-C port on your side, but yeah, it was for the standalone mode, and yeah, that's obviously the one of the biggest reason the Pimax Crystal Light doesn't support standalone mode and for the future it will not be possible to use the device as pcvr wireless. Maybe in September there will be the 60G Wi-Fi WiGig module, and yeah, then the standard crystal will be very interesting again. And the biggest achievement, I think, is the price. So you can order different options with lighthouse faceplate and with local dimming, without local dimming, with controllers, without controllers. And I will also try if the standard crystal controllers work with the crystal light. Pimax told me it should be working, so we will see. The controllers are totally the same. They're like really the standard controllers. You can see it with the serial number, and yeah, I'm quite happy with them. It's nothing special. Yeah, it is. They are doing their job. Yeah, I guess nothing more to say here. You only got a battery, no changeable battery. I think this is not the best solution, because also with the index controllers you always have to make sure they are charged, so there is no hot swapping batteries for long sessions. This is kind of a little bummer in my opinion. Also on the roadshow we had to permanently charge the controllers, because otherwise they would be not charged and then there is no controller tracking. But so far they are identical, and I'm pretty sure my old controllers will work with the Pimax Crystal Light, but I will test it. Let's talk about the cable now. This is the old USB hub with the power extension cord, and for the normal crystal you use this USB hub to connect it to your PC, and then use the fiber optics cable, DisplayPort, USB, and the connection to the Pimax crystal. So I never got the normal crystal cable, and there are two ways to connect the old crystal. You can use the USB hub and have unlimited power supply, at least with the FOC. I don't know if it's possible with the normal cable, but I would recommend every crystal user to buy the fiber optics cable, because it's very flexible. Only has one USB connector, and it's longer. To be clear, it's 1 meter longer, and I think this is the way to go. And I will now show you the crystal light cable, and this is the Pimax Crystal Light cable. So for your PC you got USB-C connector and DisplayPort, and we all love DisplayPort. This is the connector for the device, and there is something new that I saw on the roadshow. You need a power adapter to run the Pimax Crystal Light, and I think this is fine by me. I think it's the 5K. You have also to you have to use also the power extension, and you will get all the power connectors out there, so that's a good thing, and you just simply can change it like this. So unfortunately, I'm very unhappy that there is no fiber optics cable and Pimax told me not to use it and not to try it, otherwise it could be damage the device. And so yeah, because what are the downsides here? The cable is not as flexible as the fiber optics cable, and it is only 5 meters and not 6 meters like the FOC. And yeah, maybe there in the near future there will be another fiber optics cable, for example with this extension here. I don't know, I will ask Pimax if there is something in the pipeline. But yeah, that's pretty much a standard cable and nothing very special here. And now it's time for the very scientific kitchen scale measurement. So I got my scale here, and just to be clear, it is quite the same setting. I got the DMAS headphones on both devices. I got the top strap. It's not connected, but yeah, that has nothing to do with the overall weight. So the devices are the same. And yeah, I will start with the normal crystal here. Let's see. Okay, I got 1268 grams here. Yeah, that's heavy. But yeah, just to be clear, usually I don't compare the bare numbers, because there is so many different things to get into the equation, because like how front heavy is a device and how well balanced is the device. For example, the normal crystal is very nicely balanced, and with the top strap you are able to change the comfort to your personal needs. But I heard from a couple of users that this headband here, which is also the power cord, is too short, so people with big heads are having problems here. So yeah. And now the skinny one here. Oops, yeah. Okay, that's 952, 51, 52, 51, 50, it is 51. Yeah. And yes, let's see. So everybody knows my pin now. We have 1268. So yes, those numbers are correct. We have 300, yeah. We have 317 grams weight difference. And let me just... Wait, what? It is 20, it is exactly 25% less. No. Again, I have 951 grams here, 1268 here, and the delta percentage. Oh, okay, yeah. So the crystal light is, or so to say, the normal crystal is 33% heavier than the crystal light. And I just had an idea. I have the 8KX, so also the 8KX are getting a little weight measurement here. Okay, we have 8KX with 1007 grams. So yeah, the crystal light is lighter than the normal crystal, obviously, and a little bit lighter than the 8KX with the DMAS. So yeah, very, very cool. Good job. And I have to say that the marketing did a good job, because on the website you see the weight reduction and Pimax claiming to get 300 grams out of the Pimax crystal, and I measured it and it was 317. So yeah, good job. No bullshit marketing here. I'm very, very happy that those numbers are match up. And I just thought about measuring the faceplate. So the faceplate without lighthouse weighs 50 grams, and the lighthouse faceplate 75. So yeah, you can get rid of another 50 grams if you use the crystal like this, and you will add another 75 grams or 50 grams when you're using the lighthouse faceplate. So yeah. All right, let's change the faceplate now. So whoop-de-doo. It is pretty easy. Just use your fingernails. If you have fingernails, this is very helpful. Otherwise, use a screwdriver and show no mercy like I did. So yeah, this is the crystal light. Cool. And now the normal crystal and the lighthouse faceplate. And like I said, unfortunately I dropped the device quite a few times and now it's broken everywhere. But I think nothing. Okay, this is the lighthouse faceplate. And yeah, like I said, I dropped the device many times, so there is a little, yeah, yes, you can see that is very broken, but I don't think this will change anything because I never had problems with the lighthouse faceplate. And now we are staring into the crystal and crystal light. So hello. Yeah, I hope that the fans here and the lack of fans here, that it will not change the overall experience in terms of heat, because I can play with the Pimax crystal, with the normal crystal for hours, and I don't get uncomfortable inside the headset. So I don't sweat, and I hope the same thing will be with the crystal light, but I will let you know. And yeah, I will connect the crystal light now to the PC, and I already installed the newest PimaxPlay software and recorded it. So yeah, you will see my recordings now, and yeah, that's it for the whole conversion part. I will now go into the software part. So stay tuned.
So right now I plugged in the crystal with the current software. It's the software for the Pimax crystal, for the normal crystal, and the crystal light is detected, but it's not working. So bear in mind there is a new version of Pimax crystal or PimaxPlay, the crystal light version. So it's available on the Pimax website. So just a heads up, you need to download the new version. And right now I installed the new software. I didn't even have to restart my PC, and the Pimax Crystal is connected immediately. So the software is very well made. Let's have a look. Yeah, we already know this, like 120 Hertz, 90 Hertz, 72. This is the same as with the normal crystal. Obviously, the crystal light doesn't have auto IPD, so you have to switch the IPD manually. But as you can see, this is possible on the fly. And yeah, those settings are exactly the same. Let's have a look. No new firmware version, and also local dimming is here, and the see-through, I have to say it is working very good now. With the first beta version of the see-through, it was not that perfect. Some users got problems. Now on the Roadshow, I tried it with all three crystals there, and it worked perfectly. And I will test it very soon. Yeah, that's it, I guess. All right, now I connected the lighthouse faceplate, and let's see if this is working. Okay, connect. Yes. Oh, got a disconnect sound here and a connect sound. Well, that doesn't seem very promising. It is connecting and disconnecting again and again. So right now this doesn't look, it does not look that this is working. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, let's see. Okay, yeah, I will talk to the developers. Maybe it is not ready, but right now for me it is not working. And well, yeah, that's not what I expected. But now I will try to uh, disable the lighthouse faceplate and then try to connect the controllers. Okay, now I disconnected the lighthouse faceplate and I will start the software again. Yeah, okay, this is looking very good. So let me just check the settings. Yes, this is okay. Everything is fine here. Okay. Now I will activate one of my controllers, my old controllers. And the second one. Okay, and now try to pair the controllers. Oh yes, it's working very fast here. And okay, let me just check if it's really working. I can achieve that by using the experience home, so I should see the controllers now. Okay, yeah, they are here. So this is working. Okay, the old Pimax crystal controllers are working flawlessly here. And yeah, I will now check the performance in one game, and then the video will be reach its peak. And right now I'm using HMDQ to find out about the FoV. So yes, we have the same 103 vertical and horizontal and an overlap with 83. Yeah, this is quite okay. I will now go to test HMD. And with test HMD, I'm getting nearly 104 and 104 degrees. I would say it is 103, and like many of you know, the vertical FOV is not symmetrical, but for me it is quite okay. But as always, of course, somebody is calling now. Obviously, so there always could be more FOV. And this is my result with Vim FOV. So yeah, it is a little bit higher than with the original crystal. Yeah, uh, maybe because the distance to the lenses is shorter or something. So, but I wouldn't really say that the FOV is bigger than the crystal. It is basically the same. But yeah, it is average, and of course we all want more. And right now I'm in Half-Life Alyx. I'm getting pretty stable 120 FPS with the maximum resolution. The VRAM is like very high, but you know, in pcvr, high-end pcvr, you need many VRAM. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the testing. If you want me to test some specific game, or yeah, I don't know what, just let me know. And I already talked to the developer about the lighthouse faceplate problem, and they're researching now the problem. I sent the log files, and yeah, hopefully lighthouse will be working. But I have to say, it is no problem to use the inside out tracking with the controllers. And yeah, the local dimming is working very well. And big shout out to Pimax. Why can't I throw the bottle? I'm too clumsy. Yes, that's it. Hope you liked the video. If, like I said, if you want me to try something, just let me know. Thank you, and bye bye.